Hey, what's going on, preppers? This is Trigger with the 4th Regiment out in Arizona, and we're going to do a video tonight about, you guessed it, bug out bags. Got that shot there, Brutus?
Yes, I do.
There's my bug out bag. Now, this is an entry-level bug out bag. If you go on a lot of the prepping channels, you got guys that have some of the flux capacitor version of bug out bags. I'm talking bags that cost maybe $300 to $500 and up. It happens.
Retarded.
I've seen it, like a lot of the camel packs, stuff like that. But anyway, point being, what is the basis of a bug out bag? Well, it's exactly what it says. A bug out bag. If you need to get the hell out of Dodge and bug out fast, you got a pre-ready bag that has, you know, medical gear, an extra set of clothing, some food, water, a little bit of ammunition for whatever weapon you decide to run off with. I mean, that's what this is for. Let's face it, guys. If there's a national emergency or if there's a disaster, anything of that nature, you're not going to really have time to go through your closet and pack things. And no, you're going to be under stress. You're going to be panicking. Probably going to have the police department going down your neighborhood on the PA. This is a mandatory evacuation. Blah blah blah. You don't have time. So it's always a good idea to have a good bug out bag, prepped, ready to go. In an easy location. Some guys carry it in their trucks or in the car, which I'm a big fan of that. It's always nice to have a bug out bag or two in the car, one in the home. A lot of guys they get their bag ready, put it in the closet, put it by the front door, wherever. It doesn't matter where you put it. Wherever you can get easy access to your bug out bag in case you've got to bounce out real quick, it's ready to go. Okay. Now you're looking at my bag and you're probably going, "Damn, man, Trigger. It's all camouflaged out, man. You got like military issue, canteens and old school Alice canteen covers. You got a Molly pack on this and some stuff on the side." Well, we'll go through every item. And but first of all, the reason I choose military, I choose military equipment for prepping, is not because you think you're cool, not because you think you're a badass. At least I don't. I choose military gear because it is designed for combat. This gear, this pack is designed for the most rigorous environments on the planet, and it holds up. The stitching is amazing. The buckles are good. I got the YKK zippers on here. They don't break. They don't split apart. You can't go wrong with a good military style backpack or bug out bag. I got this particular bag. This is an older version, probably. I don't know, Brutus. I'd say this is probably Desert Storm, maybe post Desert Storm days. This is probably early to mid 90s. It's still a good pack. It's used. I probably bought this bag, guys, for $20 at an Army surplus store. Now, you don't have to go military. I mean, you can go to a Big 5 Sporting Goods. You can go to Cabela's. You can go to Bass Pro Shop. You can get a good hunting bag, whatever. You're going to pay a lot for it. It's a good bag. Me, personally, because I'm on a budget, and I like the durability of military equipment, I got a military style bag. Okay.
So let's go in your bag then. Let's see what you got.
Let's open up the bag. Well, let me show the features on the outside.
Oh,
obviously.
wait, first.
Yeah. What happened?
Okay. Do you have those things that you found in this particular bag?
Actually, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Fellas, I gotta show you something here.
Hold on, guys. Let me pan up to the "Don't Tread on Me" flag. Wait for Trigger to go forth to finding what he get what he found in this bag.
Back to our regular scheduled review.
All right.
Now, fellas, I bought this bag at an Army surplus store in Mesa about, gosh, I want to say maybe 5 years ago.
No.
Was it that long?
No, it was
a long time.
No, you had the Alice pack. I'm sorry, guys. Me and Trigger has gone way back. We've probably been together. Not.
We've known each other forever. Well, listen. Point being, I've had the bag for a while. Actually, I bought this bag when I used to play airsoft back in the day, and I needed a bag for airsoft. So the first thing I did, I went to an Army surplus store and I picked out a good, strong bag. Now, the funny thing is, this bag does have a hydration bladder compartment, and we'll go through the bag and I'll show you all the pros and cons about it. But I found a very, very wonderful thing in this bag that I never knew was there.
Special thing.
It's a special thing. I actually found, and Brutus, you can zoom in.
I'm
going
to zoom in. Yes.
I found one day when I was re-prepping.
Back up a little bit, guys. Sorry about this camera shot. I'm trying to get used to this tripod.
Look how old that. What is this? This is our anniversary. It's a Hallmark card.
You see that?
Look how old that is. That's got to be 90s. It's got to be 90s. Because me and my wife actually went to the store to see if we can match this up. The cars are newer. This is old school, and I found this one right here. This is just like a hey, how you doing?
Let me
car.
bring it in a little bit so you can see that. See that,
right
guys?
there? So here's the two cards, guys. Okay. Now here's the interesting thing. A couple weeks ago, I was going through my bug out bag, just kind of repacking it. Now, fellas, when you have a bug out bag, you just don't pack it and you let it sit for 3
You pack
years.
it for seasons.
Yeah, you pack it seasonally and you double check your gear. Always double check your gear and make sure it's ready to go. But here's the interesting thing about these cards. I was digging down in the hydration compartment because I was getting ready to get a new bag for this, a hydration bag, a bladder. And I felt down in there and I was like, ooh, what was that? I thought it was like a map from my airsoft days or like some kind of catalog. Out I pulled 2 cards. Now here's the interesting thing. I don't know when the Army, see, the military sells a lot of their old gear to surplus stores, so that's how they get rid of most of their stuff. Well, somebody's lucky lady, whatever soldier was issued this bag, whether he was in, and
if you guys see this video,
yeah, if this,
let us know.
Lady,
let me zoom in a little bit. Let me zoom in, bring it back up here, Trigger. Let me see that.
According to what she wrote, it says TIFF. I assume that's short for Tiffany.
Can you guys see that? If you listen, if one of you men, point it down a little bit because the light. Hold it in.
Brutus, take this card.
Hold on. If you guys know this woman right here,
if you've seen this woman, I would
seen
love
her,
to get a hold of her.
Love to get a hold of her.
So we can return.
So we can return this card or these cards. One of these men, these soldiers that was doing duty, he left this in the bug out bag.
He left it in his bug out bag.
His ruck. And we want to get it back to the person that, you know, who's the owner of this woman.
I don't know, man, but like I said, it's amazing.
It's crazy, guys.
It's crazy what you find in an old surplus bag. I mean, most of the time you find bugs or something like that, but you can see she's actually written to him, and there's actually hang on, I got a date. Hold on a second, guys.
You got a date, guys? You got a date, Trevor?
1991.
Are you? Be quiet. Let me see.
So.
Let me see that. And see, guys, we're going through this. He called me up the other night because he was going through his bag, like he said, and he found these cards. And you know, since we've been on YouTube, we wanted to see if who's ever watching this, if they know this person, to get us contact to us, and we could give these cards back to the person, to the rightful owner. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Hell, if I could find this lady and her husband, you know, I'd be more than happy to give him back the bag. I'd get another bag.
Yeah. Oh,
because this was his bag.
Yes.
You know, I would more than
listen,
give
guys.
it all back to him.
But listen, if we're gonna do
I'm not
this,
giving you all the stuff on. I'll give you back the bag. But
if we're gonna do this, the 4th Regiment, we will definitely do that. But if we are, and you would have to show us a picture of that woman somewhere else, and we'll give you back the bag. We're not saying this is a ransom. Oh, here, give me maybe
$500.
No,
buy ammunition.
no. You know what? That woman right there in that picture.
Here she is.
Kept that guy's morale. Kept his mind straight. You know what I mean? And hey, you know what?
No, look. Now there's no.
Don't read the cards. That's their
stuff.
private stuff.
But from reading the cards, naturally I'm going to read them because it's kind of like an artifact in my bag. There's no indication that the gentleman. There's no hardcore proof right here written on these cards that he was in combat. But deciphering from what she has written here, obviously he was either overseas, probably in Desert Storm, and maybe after, or he was stationed in Kuwait, because she talks about heat. I'm not going to read what she writes, but she talks about here's the package you all wanted. Hope the guys like the teriyaki beef jerky. Thank you for your help and support. Hope the Sprite is good for you guys as well. So obviously she sent a care package. That's what it sounds like to me, with these letters and a picture of her. So guys, if anybody sees this lady or knows this lady, hit us up. We'd love to at least return her cards to her and her picture.
And we'll even, like Trigger said, we'll give you the bag back.
I'll give the bag back and be like, dude.
Because it got your sweat,
exactly.
you know, on that bag. We'll give it back to you.
I mean, it's a little off topic, but it's a good off topic because you rarely find stuff like this in a bag when you buy it. So,
back to the bag.
Back to the bag. Back to the bag. I bet you, Brutus, we're gonna get a hit up someday. Hey,
I hope so. I hope so, because we'll give it back. As you can see, Trigger's barefooted.
That's It's okay.
Barefoot and pregnant. No, I'm playing. Go through the bag, Trigger.
Okay,
let's see what you got.
military bag. Let's look on the exterior. Well, in a bug out bag, never assume that you're going to be able to find water where you're bugging out to. So I always carry minimum 2 1-quart canteens on the left and right flank of the bag. And I installed a brand new hydration bladder. It's a 3-liter bladder inside the bladder compartment inside the front of the bag. Always have water on you. These are not full right now, but I usually have them full for bugging out. Just for the purpose of the video, they were empty. On this side right here, it's a little molly pouch. Got medical gear.
Zoom into that, guys. So you can
now, guys, if in a bug out situation where you may be gone for a couple days, a couple weeks, or whatnot, I mean, yeah, you're probably going to link up with people that are the same thinking you are that have bug out bags.
Sorry
so you guys
about the
going to be
camera,
able
guys.
to.
I'm sorry about the camera, guys. I'm trying to get good to this tripod.
So you're going to be able to link up with these people, and you're going to have the same supply, so you guys can kind of barter or group up your resources, what you have, and you can borrow. But basically, eye dressings. I got cold packs in here. I got iodine. I got all kinds of wraps, medical tape, anything for minor to moderate injuries. I don't have a trauma kit with this yet, but I'm working on getting that. It takes time, guys, because the medical gear right now is kind of expensive. So that's in that little pouch right there. Obviously, you guys got the canteens, right? You got those Brutus. Over here, now this is part of one of my, for like my Mosin the Gun review, this is actually one of my Mosin the Gun ammo pouches, and what I basically have this on my bag for, it doesn't match, because I have a cleaning kit for my Mosin. If I have the bug out with the Mosin, I also have spare parts for the bolt, a spring, firing pin, everything to measure the headspace, everything I need to make sure that rifle's safe to fire, I have right here. Okay.
Zoom it out for you.
On the secondary compartment in the back, got a flashlight. Military flashlight. Always want a military flashlight.
Thanks for blinding us.
I mean, yeah, I can get a mag light, but so I got that. Got some gloves in here, more medical gear. Okay. I got emergency smokes.
Bring it down, bring it down.
You're gonna need it.
Bartering items right there,
Bartering
boy.
items right here. I got tourniquets. I got just a little bit of these Vienna sausages. It's not much sustenance, but if I'm on the move and I got to bug out, I don't have time to get to a store, or if you even can get to a store, I may not have time to clean out the pantry. I got lots of these just to keep me going. They're pre-cooked. You can get them cheap at stores right now. They're like 99 cents each. I buy a crap load of these things. Got tons of them. Perel. Now, people are like, okay, that's rubbing alcohol. So
There you go.
why do you have that? Well, what's the number one thing that's going to take you down in a bug out situation or a WROL? Disease. And the best way to keep yourself disease-free is to wash yourself, and we'll go a little bit more into that.
You guys are going to have
Hand
to
sanitizer.
drop trout in the middle of nowhere.
Gonna have
You
to.
know what I mean? That's good to have. Get your hands clean. Because
I
you
got
touching your
entry.
mouth and your eyes and your face, and you don't want that kind of stuff on your face. What is,
This is an entry-level medical first aid kit.
open it up. Let me see a little bit.
I mean, we're loaded up with gloves. I got toenail clippers. Now, it's good, guys. You don't want to get a hangnail in combat boots. That hurts. I got all kinds of iodine patches. I got blood coagulant. I got, teeth do go bad, guys, so I do got oral gel. You never know when you need it, or you come up against somebody who's having a toothache. You can really help them. Got a knife, lighter, matches, waterproof matches, basically Band-Aids. I got a little bit of Vicodin in here. I'm not going to disclose the source, but I do got that.
You got it from prescription.
Oh yeah, but it's an older one. I got scissors. I mean, everything I need right here. Oh,
You got iodine pills. I see
I got
iodine.
I got iodine in there. This right here, guys, is a lifesaver. Oh, trigger. That's just a regular comb. Yeah, okay. We live in the desert. We live in Arizona. Okay. You ever run into a cholla cactus? Not good. It's gonna ruin your day. These combs are really good for flaking off cactus. Gets it out of your skin versus you trying to grab it with pliers or something. Works great. So this is a basic little entry level, little home first aid kit. It's better than nothing. Eventually, down the road here in a couple of weeks, I want to try to get some trauma gear.
Oh, and I also we can do the review on the big medical bag.
Yeah, we can do the big medical bag too, but this is just a basic first aid kit that will be in my bug out bag that I bug out with. This is probably one of the most important items you can have besides water. Okay, so got that.
What else you got down there?
It's got more medical gear here. I got burn compound. I got gauze pads. I got adhesive tape. You always want some of this so you can bandage up people. Got my flask. Now this can be used for multiple things. I can either put just straight up alcohol in this to help clean wounds, or I can fill it up with like Jack Daniel's whiskey and stuff like that. I don't like whiskey particularly, but very good buttering tool.
Yep.
A lot of alcoholics out there, guys. It's got me a little shovel, just for, you know, whatever I need it for. If I need to dig something, or I need to, you know, if I shoot a rattlesnake or something, I can cut its head off. Anything I got, that's what it's for. Just something to help me out. The simplest little tools that don't look really effective, throw in your bag, because you may come across a situation where, hey, I got this little fold-out shovel. I could probably do a lot of things with this. You don't know until you're in the situation.
Right.
Yeah. Just more burnout cream and stuff like that. Got the little mini. You got this compartment right here.
Let me get it.
Okay. This right here is ammunition for my Mosin Nagant. This is sniper rounds. These are 8 rounds. This is my oh shit rounds. It's kind of like what Main Prepper says. You carry a pistol as a backup. You don't ever use it. This is backup ammunition in case I need it. If I need to hunt, I need to take a guy out, I got it. I lose my main gear, I got weapons. I got ammo for my weapon. Common hand tools. A flathead and a Phillips. You'd be surprised what you can do with these, guys. You got WROL, you come across a couple of cars. You can use wire out of the hood, out of the engine compartment. You can use all kinds of stuff. And the basic tool to have, flathead and a Phillips. You'd be surprised what you can do. Same thing with a good little Allen wrench set. Got Allen wrenches. Most of your weapons take Allen wrench. Knife sharpener. Let's face it, if your blade goes dull, your knife ain't worth nothing besides stabbing you. Emergency whistle with a compass and a little magnifier. A lot of the stuff I like to try out in the desert to see if it actually works for survival gear. I did have success with this. The whistle is really loud. I wouldn't recommend blowing the whistle if you're escape and evade, but if there is legit rescue, good thing to let people know where you are. It's got a thermostat on the back and a magnifying glass and a little compass. And as always, every prepper should have this regardless if you have or do not have a bug out bag yet. Everybody needs a good multi-tool. Multi-tools have saved people's lives, okay? And this happens to be a
127 hours.
Yeah, 127 hours. The guy cut his damn arm off, and he's alive today, making money off his books. Good guy, good movie. Go watch it. As a matter of fact, well, I did have it up there, but it's gone now. So, good multi-tool. This is made by Swiss Army.
Bring it down a little bit. Let me see.
Swiss Army right there, baby.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Good multi-tool. Always have a good multi-tool. Got a lighter?
A lighter.
And a flint fire starter. Never know if you're going to need to make a fire. Now remember, my bug out bag, it serves dual duty. I am a sportsman like Brutus. I do a lot of hunting up north in the northern parts of Arizona, so I always have my bag with me. A lot of this stuff has been primarily utilized for hunting, but if I needed to rely upon this to save my life or to prolong my life in a WROL, a lot of this equipment right here is bare minimum to at least give you something. That's why I pack it. The littlest thing is never unimportant. Okay, the littlest thing will help you. So on this side,
but Trigger, also tell them, well,
tell them what?
Preppers out there, you have to train, you have to hike, you have to do multiple things in your bug out bag. You can't just have your bug out bag and just leave it in the closet.
Hell, we go hiking in the mornings and stuff like that. We always put our Brutus has got a full-on Alice pack. We'll do a review on that one. He's got a full-size Alice pack, which is nothing wrong. A ruck. I got a more modern version, a smaller one, because I'm a little smaller than he is. But on the weekends when we go hunting with the well, we do go hunting, but when we go hiking with the wives and stuff like that, we always train with our fully loaded bug out bags. Yep. It keeps you in shape and it keeps you used to the weight of it.
What's in the big compartment, Trigger?
Big compartment right now.
Is it broken?
No, it ain't broken. I just gotta find the damn zipper. There she goes. And here right now, I just got I got some cold weather gear. I got some camouflage gear if needed. I got my burqa. You know, this is the little blavada, what they call it, the little hoodie that you see a lot of the guys wearing on YouTube right now because they don't want to show their face to the government. But I have it for a reasonable reason. This is to keep me warmer to help camouflage. I got gloves in here. I got a sniper belt. Look at the stuff right there. Got let's see, I got spare camis, some camouflage in here, and I still need to put my socks and other stuff in here. I haven't got to that yet. But this is a very, very critical piece of my bug out bag. And the reason that is, when you're out in the boonies, out in the sticks or in the bush, like I said, that's why I carry a lot of this medical gear, and I carry the hand sanitizer. Disease and just uncleanliness will drop you faster than a bullet, okay? So every prepper should have, in my opinion, like I said, 4th Reg, we're not the end-all be-all. Little belt here is secured. I got a waterproof little pouch. I actually use this from a poncho. My belt's off. In here I got, oh, what's that? A washcloth. Wow. GP. Hey, you can use it to make a fire, or if you really have to wipe grass, it's there. And you can barter with that. You'd be surprised what you can do with toilet paper. Standard issue little washcloth so you can have to wash yourself, keep yourself clean. Fight off disease, fight off the bugs, fight off the smell. You'd be surprised how many people can sneak up on you because they can smell you. So, got that. What else we got in here? Got some more sanitizer. Right here. Oh. Not a rattlesnake. Waterproof, NATO issue, matches. These things will light it. Will light a downpour. They will light in very damp weather. Good thing to have. You can never have enough stuff to make fires. If you're wearing boots or you're wearing just tennis shoes, whatever you can bug out with.
Crotch rot.
Crotch rot too. I always recommend Gold Bond foot powder. Let's face it. Any combat veteran from the military can tell you, my dad has told me, my dad served in Vietnam with the 1st Cav, okay? The one thing you need to take care of is your feet. Everybody's seen the movie Forrest Gump. Remember when his lieutenant's going off about his feet? Meat Kong will eat a man's feet off his legs faster than anything. So always take care of your feet. Dust your feet with powder, keeps blisters from forming. Let's see what else I got here. Oh, got some soap. Gotta wash yourself, boys. That's it right there.
And girls.
Toothpaste and girls. Toothpaste and dental floss. Now, dental in the woods, in the bush, if you're on the run, whatever you're doing, you're bugging out. It's like what Brutus has said before. You get toothache out there, boys and girls, you're going to be in for a lot of pain. You're going to wish somebody would have catch you. You're going to hope you get captured and go to a FEMA camp or something, because you're just not going. The will to survive goes away drastically when you are in pain. Pain sucks, okay? Especially oral. Mouth pain, tooth pain, take care of your teeth. Got some scope. I mean, hell, if I'm bugging out, man, we're at war or something, I can at least look good, you know?
Can't look good.
Fix a dent. Yay, you need it. Okay, well, you know, yeah, I do have a denture on top because my teeth were screwed. That's why I'm telling you from personal experience. Take care of your teeth, okay? Never know. Can't fight a war if your teeth are falling out. Can't yell at the CO, hey, get down. There goes my teeth. Eating utensils, unless you want to use a stick. Got some MRE heaters in here, some earplugs, just some other sort of stuff for shooting and all that. Like I said, most of the stuff is it does double duty. It's for hunting and exploring the woods and in the desert, but it's also survival gear. So that's pretty much a basic entry level bug out bag.
And Trigger, how much did, in a rough estimate, how much did all that cost you? Let me pound it to your face so you could tell us.
Well, the bag itself cost me, because I got it at a military surplus store.
You don't even have to have a military bag.
But like I said,
get a backpack.
I recommend it. I will tell you right now, I recommend military surplus gear because it's built for war, it's built for combat, it's built tough.
Okay, so we got a minute. A minute.
How much all this probably cost me?
To the preppers on a budget, and that's what we're about, to get the preppers on a budget to do what they need to do. How much did that bug out bag cost you? And
everything
the stuff
combined
inside?
right here, you see? Under $100.
Under $100.
Under $100.
I'll tell you what, guys.
Throw all this together.
I'll tell you what.
Bag included, under $100.
He got that bug out bag that he just showed you, $100.
With all the gear in it that I put together.
I'm gonna put a challenge out.
What do you want to do?
I bet you, Trigger. Okay. A 6-pack of beer.
Ooh.
I don't know. It's underage drinking. I challenge you, a 6-pack of Bud Light that I could get a full bug out bag and all the stuff in it for 20 bucks. And I will show the receipts to you.
I'm on.
And everything like that. We're going to shake on it. We're going to shake on it
now,
for 20 bucks. This has got
to be a real bug out bag.
This has got to be a real bug out bag with everything that you see down there. Well, with my twist on a bug out bag.
I mean, I'm not saying.
And I will not. I mean, I already got a bug out bag.
If you show up from Toys R Us with a little pink princess backpack,
it doesn't matter. It's under 20 bucks. I win the bet. You hear that, guys? Yeah. Sorry, my hand's all in the way. You hear that, guys? 20 bucks. I could get a bug out bag just like that, under 20 bucks. Yeah, you spent 100 bucks. You had the money. Go ahead. Exactly. But therefore, this 4th Regiment Preppers is about people on a budget.
Exactly.
And therefore, give me a 1 month. 1 month.
Okay.
1 month time.
We'll do it 1 month.
I will come back out with the video, and I will show you receipts, and I'll have everything in that bug out bag that you have for 20 bucks. We shook on it, guys. You seen it?
We'll
seen it, guys.
We'll see what kind of booze.
20 bucks.
Booze the CEO likes her. But anyway.
20 bucks.
So in closing, now I gotta pack my bug out bag back to bug out status. But it's okay. We wanted to do it for the video. In closing, I guess all I can tell you guys is, look. I mean, don't skip out on it. You know, like I said, military surplus, I will recommend it till the day I die. And I know a lot of my fellow preppers out there on the channels will say the same thing. Especially a lot of the guys that have been in combat who are veterans. You can't go wrong with good military gear. It's tough. And it's cheap at the surplus stores now. I mean, it's an older bag. Brutus got his full-size Alice pack with metal frame. You got it off sportsmansguide.com. Look them up. Sportsmansguide.com.
We don't get paid for that.
No, we don't. But they're good stuff. Where'd you put that? Well, there's one of them too. HQ Surplus. You can get all kinds of good stuff off them.
And this is also
$40.
Also, check this out, guys. You heard the bet that me and Trigger got. You two people out there on YouTube land. We want to throw a video challenge to all the preppers out there to see how close you could get down. See how less of money you could spend on a bug out bag that's reliable
with entry level minimum gear.
Yes.
Everything we basically
20 bucks and under. Let's see if you guys can do it. We're throwing out a challenge, guys. 4th Regiment. You good, Trigger?
I'm good. Like I said. Oh, and one last thing, guys. When you know, for the fellas out there that don't have a bug out bag yet, I'm not preaching to the preppers that already have it. Okay, you guys know it. Cool. Always maintain your bag. Always know what's in your bag. I go through my bag every 2 weeks. I take a minute. I take about 30 minutes. I go through all my gear. I double check everything. I'll change the water out of the canteens, refill them back up to keep them fresh, as fresh as I can. And I just make sure I check the condition of the bag, make sure nothing happened to it, make sure it's ready to go. It's always ready to go at a moment's notice. Okay?
With the 4th Regiment, guys.
4th Reg.
That's Trigger.
Entry level backpack.
That's Brutus. And we out of here.
Now
Thank you for watching.
Go back up.
Thank you.